Hey, what's up? It's Cedric The Entertainer, and you are watching Gospel Access. Won't it will?
In the house tonight, Charlotte, put your hands together for my mother friend, Cedric The Entertainer.
You already know who he is. Cedric The Entertainer.
What's up? How are you?
I'm
Good.
fantastic. Nice to meet you.
Indeed, same here. Pleasure.
Can we talk about what inspires you, what motivates you to go out and step out and live your dream, which is doing comedy?
I came from a single parent household. My mother was a school teacher. I'm in the middle of my interview, like,
We just got
like Kenya Verse,
who created Blackness,
just
so we're going to let that
just
slide.
walk through my interview. I was alluding to the fact I grew up in a single parent household. My mother raised me, my younger sister, and myself. Of course, it was a very religious family and very religious, household back in Missouri. We all kind of lived in that space. So, I do take the fact that I have to kind of lead with leadership. I have to kind of go and show. Who's in charge of this? This we need the Lord right now.
Take it from the top. Ain't nobody around. Take it from
We
the top.
need the Lord right now. But in theory, though, is that I try to do things to inspire people to be what would be a pillar of the community just by, representing manhood. I didn't have that male in my household, but I grew up wanting to represent something very positive. I lived in a cool neighborhood at that time, a bunch of young black men who all were kind of raising ourselves, and I try to take that forward in the world. So I try to live in that light of positivity, being a great citizen, and I think that is what the God, aspect of how I deliver without, preaching and religiousness, but I do believe it's important for people to have spirituality in their existence in the way they represent.
What's one piece of advice that somebody gave you that has helped shape your life?
Probably, my greatest piece of advice is from my mother, which is that my name, it comes in front of me. My good name, it enters a room before I do, and it stays in the room long after I'm gone. And that could be positive or negative. So it's all about how do you want to represent yourself. You say, when someone says your name, what happens immediately? Do they respond in a positive way, or do they go, oh, not this one? Right? And so I've loved that from the very beginning, and that was something my mother taught us. She was mainly teaching us about banking and understanding how credit works for us, but I apply that to everything. So.